Alright, so hey guys, it's NintendoCollector, and like I said, I'm back doing my Nintendo collection video. Not much intro to this except for, sorry, I said I'd put a few new videos out, such as the DSi review and some other stuff like that, but I haven't had the time, and just before we start the video, I'm just going to say not a ton has changed in my room, so don't be angry. It's like, oh, that was pointless, or whatever. You guys asked for it, so just a heads up, nothing much has changed, but I mean, you still want to see it, so let's just get started. Okay, I want to hurry up, get through all the non-Nintendo stuff since it's basically a tour of my room in general. There's my shoes. There is sweatbands, basketball hoop, hockey stick, you already know all that. Bulletin board with a Mario and Luigi drawing that my friend Sam did. She's a good artist. Bob Saget, that was actually for an art project. Indiana Jones. We got my bed. Pretty much the same. Nothing Nintendo on there except for the Yoshi pillow and Sonic pillow. The Wii Play, Super Smash Bros. Brawl, and the Mario vs. Donkey Kong 2 March of the Minis poster. Those are all store advertisements except for the middle one. My bed, let's see, here's TV remote, which goes to the TV. iHome remote, which the iHome I actually just bought today. I'll show you how that works. It's a dual alarm clock one with my iPod Touch in there. So like, if I want to listen to music, just... Well, right now 303 is playing, but, you know, it'll work with like any song. I can do everything from here, so it's cool. Yeah, so that's that, and everything else on my nightstand, not much important Nintendo stuff. Phone, that's not important. Nerd drawer. And yeah, okay, so here's all the Nintendo stuff. Sorry if this is kind of a rushed, or I don't know, great collection video. I always say that, but anyway. Oh, first off, I'm going to start over here. I don't think I've ever showed you guys this stuff. It's always been there. I might have, I don't know. There's just some gift card containers, Yoshi DS sleeve, Mario toothbrush, wristband, sweatbands, Nintendo ones of course, buttons, little antenna topper, and some more, you know, just random stuff. Okay, starting up with the top shelf, that hasn't changed at all, the pinball machines. Then here, you see I had to start a new NES shelf because this one got full. I think that was in the last one too. But I'll go through there in case you want to see some of those. I'm going to go kind of fast. Pause if you want to see a certain game or whatever. But, you know, pretty much just standard NES games that everyone has. So, yeah. And there's some complete in box ones, and then there's those up there. And then got the figures, of course, on the edges. Super Nintendo shelf. That hasn't changed a ton. Just got all my games. There's my stack up because I haven't found a great place to put it yet. I don't know. There's Super NES Advantage. This is a picture from when my whole class, well, not my whole class, but you know, my whole grade went to Washington D.C. or behind the Capitol building. So that's cool. Actually, lay that over there. Anyway, there's the second Super Nintendo shelf. That's kind of it doesn't really have a point to it right now. It's just got some random stuff. There's my camera I use to take pictures. There's some complete in-box Super NES games. Some more rare NES games. I mean, Super NES games. Well, not more rare, just the ones that I've been playing a lot. There's Donkey Kong Country and Mortal Kombat and Mario RPGs in there and stuff. So, yeah, the Nintendo 64 shelf, that's next up. That has not changed at all. If you can't tell, I mean, I'm a big fan of the 64, but I just really don't collect the games. It's just, I don't know. I never really got much into it, but hasn't changed. Hey You Pikachu, CIB, which means complete in box. Super Mario 64 and Mario Kart 64 with a little Mario Kart 64 lunchbox. These are just some tools you use to open up Nintendo games and some other random extensions and stuff, in case you were wondering. There's the GameCube shelf, which hasn't changed at all. Haven't got any new GameCube stuff, but still a big fan of the GameCube. Probably, I'm actually going to have to say I like it better than the Wii, but that's just my personal opinion. Don't take anything hard on that. Alright, next, the DS shelf. I'll go slower because I've had many people tell me they want to see my DS games. So there's Guitar Hero DS. The Wii box is down there just because I don't have a good place to put it. And starting from top, you got all the DS boxes, including the DSi, with some little Kirby figurines. And now going from back, I'll just tell you all of them. Well, I won't tell you. There's Chrono Trigger back there. So all the Pokemon games, some of my favorite Wi-Fi games, and right there is the Game & Watch collection that you can only get from Club Nintendo. So that's probably the rarest DS game I have. So, yeah, there's the DS games. And sorry if I sound really tired, guys, because I am. I woke up probably just an hour or so ago, and it's 3:44. You probably can't see that, but oh well. There's the posters that you've already seen. There's Secret of Mana, Hyrule Overworld Lure, which basically the map of Hyrule, and Legend of Zelda for Super Nintendo. And then another Super Nintendo poster. Guitar Hero guitar for Wii. Seen that. This shelf hasn't changed at all. Can pretty much guarantee you that. Just got some Wii remotes, stuff like that. Virtual Boy games. The R.O.B. Robotic Operating Buddy, which, sorry I still haven't done the stack up review. Like I said, I might talk a minute or two about that at the end. Just everything I'm planning to do, hopefully. So yeah, and then my DSi's in there. It's in my DS Lite case because I didn't have a better case. There's me. There's my legs at least. Here's the bottom shelf. I haven't really showed you in here much. But I took out the stereo because I got an iHome and an iPod dock, which you'll see in a minute. Sega Genesis, some DVDs, some CDs, some Nintendo VHSs, and just a lot of random Wii accessories are in that tin and stuff. So not much down there. I just kind of call it the junk drawer. Over here, you got all my Earthbound stuff, strategy guide, the actual game. And then if you guys have watched my Christmas video, you can see what's in there. I'm not going to tell you because if you haven't watched the Christmas video, then you should go watch it because then I'll get another view. Let me just move this over here. Sorry, I just want to let you guys see the Game Boy case. And there's the Game Boy case, complete with the DS Lite now that I have the DSi in there. Original Game Boy, Game Boy Pocket, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Advance SP, DS, DS Lite, and Game Boy Micro. There's just some drawers that has clothes in it, shoes, flip-flops, nobody cares about those. The closet, which just has a lot of clothes, but it also has, this box is full of all old gray Game Boy games. I was going to say gay Game Boy games, but. And then that one's full of old N64 controllers. And then this whole bin right there, you can semi-see is full of just tons and tons and tons of controllers that I don't have the time to sort. And you can see back in there, that shelf, which you probably can't, basically just has a ton of Nintendo powers, which I might actually do a video on all the Nintendo powers, but not really sure. And at the top of the closet, you got DK remote control, still hasn't been opened, some old store advertisements, Rock Band, and Power Pad Rollin' Rocker, still in the box, complete. Yes, I do have one. And that's pretty much it for the closet. Next, a lot of you were asking me about my very top shelf, which is, I took out all the figures because they're just big dust collectors and decided to put in some of my complete in-box items up there. I think it looks a little better, but I still have the figures. Don't worry, I'm not getting rid of them. And there's the Super Smash Bros. Brawl box, the display from the store. Legend of Zelda, like shield sword replica. And this awesome We Have Nintendo sign that used to be a store advertisement with a Mario Bros. Thermos from a lunch kit. And I'm running out of time as usual. It's always when I get to my desk. But anyway, there's the top shelf. Just has some Ninja Turtle figures. I'm a big fan of them, if you didn't know. Bottle. Some random Nintendo figures, collectibles, just a lot of just random stuff. And then my desk, which you guys are happy that I cleared off, and I can do work on it now. How cool is that? I actually have a desk. There's just some GBA games, there's NES games in there, and just so on. So that is pretty much my room. Like I said, nothing much major has changed, except for, I don't know if I showed you guys that, I got a couch. But anyway, besides that, that's my room. And I hope you liked this collection. Sorry it was kind of rushed video. And I know not a ton has changed, but some has, so hope you enjoyed it. And be sure to subscribe to my other channel, which I'll plug in right now, youtube.com/DannyTheShizzle for all Nintendo, non-Nintendo related stuff. And I will see you guys later. Do it.